Okay, what if I told you there's a kind of money machine, one that's hiding in plain sight, and it could turn your pocket change into a serious fortune? I know, it sounds totally impossible, right? But stick with me, because we're about to break down this amazing thought experiment that shows exactly how something like this could actually work.
So let's just get straight to the big question. Can you really turn $2, just $2, into $500? I mean, it sounds like some kind of magic trick, doesn't it? But you'll see the logic behind it is, well, it's surprisingly simple.
I mean, just look at that. You put in $2, you get out $500. That is a 250 times return on your money. That's the kind of thing you just don't see in any normal market. So how on earth could this work? Well, the secret isn't buried in some complex financial scheme. Believe it or not, it's hiding right out in the open.
And that right there brings us to the absolute heart of this whole idea. The silver secret. We are about to pull back the curtain on some hidden value. Value that, honestly, most of us probably walk right past every single day without even thinking about it. You see, it all boils down to this one really important idea: intrinsic value. Basically, it's the idea that an object's real worth isn't what's stamped on it, its face value. No, its real worth comes from the stuff it's actually made of. It's a classic case of what they call arbitrage, finding a mismatch in price, and for our little thought experiment here, finding something where the material it's made from is worth more than its face value. Well, that's the whole game.
Okay, so let's imagine we've got this special 2-cent coin. On the surface, right, it's worth 2 cents. You can't even buy anything with that anymore. But what if that's not the end of the story?
Because in reality, it's worth so much more. And here's the secret: this isn't just some cheap metal coin. It's made of pure silver. And the value of that silver on the open market, it just blows its 2-cent face value out of the water. That right there, that's the key that unlocks this whole thing.
All right, so we found this hidden value. Now what? How do we actually turn that into real money? See, this isn't just a fun fact. It's a blueprint, a really simple 4-step formula.
And let's keep our eyes on the prize for this first go-around. $500. We're going to take that tiny little investment and turn it into this. This is our target before we even think about scaling up. Okay, you ready? Let's break down exactly how you do it.
The whole process is actually pretty straightforward. Step 1, you find your source. You buy a bag of 100 of these special silver coins for just $2. Then, step 2, you unlock that hidden value. You melt them all down and you're left with a 500-gram nugget of pure silver. Step 3 is the payoff. You sell that silver nugget for its market price, which, in this case, is a whopping $500. But the real game changer, the real magic, that's step 4, the loop.
Yeah, see, that 4th step is where this whole thing goes from being just a clever little trick to a seriously powerful wealth-generating engine. This is what we call the exponential loop. I mean, the potential here is it's huge. The source material really nails it with this quote. In just a few cycles, you're looking at life-changing money. And that's the key, right? This isn't about making a one-time profit. It's about taking those profits and rolling them over, compounding them on a scale that just gets bigger and bigger.
Just wow. Take a look at the power of this loop in action. So, cycle 1, your $2 becomes $500. Okay, great start. But then you reinvest that $500 in the second cycle, and bam, your return is $125,000. Then you do it again. Reinvest that in cycle 3, and your return just explodes to over $31 million. I mean, the numbers get absolutely insane, and they get there fast.
This whole concept really brings up a fascinating paradox, especially if you're an investor. It's just such a powerful thought experiment about where true value lies and about the opportunities that might be hidden all around us.
When you really boil it down, what we've been talking about this whole time is essentially a theoretical money machine. A system where what you get out is just astronomically bigger than what you put in. And it's all based on a simple difference in value that's just hiding in plain sight. It's an incredible idea, really.
And all of this leaves us with one final, pretty provocative question to chew on. If an opportunity this powerful, this kind of money machine, really exists even just in theory, why isn't everyone doing it? I mean, what's stopping them? Is it just not knowing about it? Is it not having access? Or is it something else? That's definitely something to think about.